Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Des Reacts back with another banger of a video, man. And for this one, we got Ross Kemp's counter-terrorist police training in the line of fire with Ross Kemp from ITV. So I'm pretty sure this is the UK's version of counter-terrorist units, right? So I'm just gonna assume off the bat it's gonna be like in America we have something called the SWAT team. If you guys don't know what the SWAT team is, look it up. It's basically our militarized version of our police. Like, they go in hostage situations, where there's like a active shooter, a mass shooter, something like that. Those guys will get mobilized. Any type of terrorist things happen, those guys get mobilized, right? They have the bump helmets, big rifles, machine guns, right? They got it all. So I'm assuming that's what it is. If you guys like me to react to American SWAT team, let me know. It'd be a pretty cool video. But without further ado, man, if you guys like my content, please smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, and leave a comment, right? And go ahead and get over to my Instagram, Twitter, and hit me at the follow and request a video. This one was literally requested probably like 10 hours ago, and I'm already making a video of it, so this should be pretty interesting, man. And without further ado, let's get it. And before we start, so it's not, I know for a fact it's not common for police officers in the UK, that region, to even carry guns, right? Unless something crazy happens, they'll send special people over. Which I'm pretty sure now there's more and more cops that have guns on the streets. Let me know if I'm wrong.
These masked operations have been in use for over 20 years. But I'm about to witness a new type of training that until recently was the exclusive domain of special forces. I'm going to see firsthand what these armed officers are put through.
This is the first time that anyone's been granted access to see a counter-terrorist police team training.
This team is made up of regular police officers who have volunteered for the role. Their training is intense and involves an extra 14 weeks of tactical drills on top of the months of training it takes to become an armed officer. And they're continuously reassessed. I'm being taken through their tactics by Inspector Dex Manley.
Dex, how are you?
Ross, how are you, mate?
Good, mate.
Good to see you.
Can you tell me what's about to take place?
Yeah, well, the guys now are doing a dynamic search. So in a counter-terrorism operation, they're going to be gaining entry quick time into the premises using explosive method of entry.
Okay, so that's exactly what they are. They're the SWAT team for the UK. That's pretty awesome. Correct me if I'm wrong. So in the Iranian siege in the 80s, if with their, the embassy siege, did the UK not have a SWAT team in place yet? Is that why they sent in the SAS? Or they just sent in the SAS because it's an embassy? Let me know in the comments. I feel like if they had a SWAT team, they would have sent these guys in and kept the SAS in the shadows.
It's noisy.
Many of these officers were deployed after the Manchester attack of 2017.
Okay. So Dex, if you're on the other side of that door, what would happen to you?
So if you're on
What was the Manchester attack of 2017? Was it a mass shooting? Let me know.
the side of the door, you'd obviously get the shockwaves that probably knock you off your feet, Ross, but most of the charge is going back outside the premises.
So it wouldn't necessarily kill you then?
Absolutely not.
Once inside the building, the team then used stun grenades to disorientate whoever is inside.
Okay then, Ross, how about you coming inside this time and you being the hostage? Go for it.
That's pretty awesome. So if you guys don't know, there's like a couple different tactical grenades they use that's non-lethal that a lot of like police use, or even the military. There'll be stun grenades, which you just heard. That was probably like so they have the stun grenades and they have flashbangs. Like, so the flashbangs, they have a regular flashbangs, they have these things called 9 bangs that flash 9 times, super bright to blind the enemy. But concussion grenades make loud noises to get the enemy's equilibriums go off, so they get disoriented and dizzy and essentially can't really move and react. So it's pretty crazy how those things work.
Yeah.
You're going to go into this room now. So when the team come in, mate, they're going to make an entry in here dynamically. They're going to use stun grenades to get into the premises there or into that room, disorientate you, and then they're obviously going to deal with you as a hostage in the room.
And if there are actual hostage takers in there, what would happen to them?
Depending on obviously what kind of threat they present, the hostage takers will also be dealt with or neutralised depending on the threat they're offering towards either you or the officers coming in the room. If you want to stand over in the corner, mate.
Right.
Oh, he's about to get flashbanged. He's scared.
It's actually tense doing this. I mean, I know what's about to happen. Can you imagine what, in a real hostage situation, they'd actually feel?
Yeah, in a real hostage situation, right? They don't got the earmuffs on, so the hostages are getting stunned and flashbanged too. So Ross Kemp is fortunate they gave him the little earbuds. Ooh, look at those boys. They got M13, it looks like. Got him.
Yeah, whether you...
I don't care who you are, man. A gun, when you get caught by surprise like that, you're scared, and 5 dudes busted that door with assault rifles pointed at you. It looks like they're using an M13 right now. And you got those assault rifles pointed at you, bro. What are you gonna do? You either give up or die. And most people choose to give up and surrender. Like, I don't care who you are, man. A barrel's pointed at you, it's gonna make you, and you're helpless. It's gonna make you fold.
You're a hostage or a hostage taker, you're gonna be on the back foot straight away. The blinding light, the extremely loud bangs, disorientates you. When you joined the police, did you, in your wildest dreams, think that one day you'd be carrying a carbine, throwing flashbangs, doing explosive entry?
Not at all. You know, I mean, 27 years now I've been in the job. And
Damn.
I think back now to when I first started walking the beat. It's a million miles away from where I am now.
I think at the end of the day, we volunteered for this. We know that we're moving away from normal policing, so we take that on.
There'll be some people watching this that will say, look, policemen shouldn't be doing this. This is the role of the military. How would you argue against that?
Yeah, this is quite a high-end tactic that you've seen us do. But the very next day, we could be dealing with relatively low-level gun crime, and we go into places that have got plenty of innocent people in there, friends, families, associates, and we still need those policing skills to be able to deal with those people as well. So it's not always at that level.
Unfortunately, in today...
Right, they're acting like they will, like the police are just gonna pull up to a domestic dispute in full tactical gear. That's not how it works, guys. Like, these SWAT teams are only mobilized in high threatening situations. If there's hostages, like I said, mass, bang bangs, terrorists, right? Like, those are the only times these guys are fully kitted like that. Like, even in America, our normal police officers aren't walking around with bump helmets and rifles, right? They just got their handguns, vests, no helmets. They want to appear as friendly as possible to the civilians.
Today's climate, this elite group of firearms officers are essential.
But yeah, I mean, that was a cool video. Thank you for requesting that video to the guy who did that. I personally think SWAT teams are absolutely necessary for every single country. They just are. Militarized special unit of police is absolutely necessary. Let me know your guys' thoughts on that and comments on that. If you guys enjoyed this video, please smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment in the video. Catch you on the next video. Peace.